amigos, and welcome to a NaNoWriMo writing and productivity sprint session with me, Emma Bennet, kissing book writer extraordinaire, and my friend, lovely Martin. I pointed the right way.
Writer extraordinaire.
No, you're not. Stop it. Introduce yourself nice and politely to the audience in case they don't know you.
I am Martin. I am one half of Bradley Lejeune, author of the McMurdo Rift space opera series. Check that out. We have the McMurdo War releasing in December. And Emma's going to stick a link down there.
No, I don't do that. So the deal is, if you come on my channel, you have to deal with all the links because, like, the blonde brain cannot deal with it. Maybe when I was brunette, I could have managed. He's gone. Never mind. What a loss. It's all good. Anyway, so I guess it's just me and Martin's cat. So that would be good. Oh, look at that. So handily placed. You've been picking up some tips from Richard, haven't you? You cheeky so-and-so. I like it.
Oh, Richard, only dream.
You need your newsletter thing. All hail lovely Martin, says Richard, the man himself. And my panda's here. Hey, Panda. And Keiko, hi, how are you? And Anne is here. Woo. I'm going to be on Anne's 30-hour write-a-thon thing this weekend. Need to get that sorted, actually. Can't stay because I have a presentation to prepare and practice, but happy sprinting. Well, thanks for popping in, Anne. It was lovely to see you briefly. But this presentation that's so important isn't actually due for another 3 weeks. But this way I can procrastinate writing, and it's for my favorite subject. Nice. Well, enjoy. And Eloise is here as well. Hey, Eloise. Your book is sounding amazing, by the way. Panda says, got to get procrastination is there at that high level. It takes practice. It does. It's not easy. You can't just throw yourself into that. Buttercup is here. Hey, Buttercup. Nicole is going to be streaming with me next Wednesday. It's going to be so cool to catch up with her. Give us a kissing book. Nice. Just for you, Richard. Bonnie being Bonnie is here as well. And everybody's saying hey. Newsletter talk already, Richard. No, man, it is busy here. Everybody's saying hello. And other Laura is here. Does everybody know that Mills and Boon have requested a full manuscript from the other Laura for her medical? And I've read the synopsis, and it's amazing and fantastic and the best medical ever. And they're definitely going to take it on.
Things are about to get NHS-y.
Oh, nice. How long have you been sitting on that one?
About 13 years.
13 years. Glad you had the opportunity to. Stephen says, salutations, fair warning to Eloise. Got a tough question for you on this Friday's video. Oh, getting the questions prepared early. Keiko says, today I have to research magic systems because you can never read enough about it, and otherwise my system would be crap. It's the first time I go hard magic system. Once you go hard, you can never go back, or so I hear. I hope it goes well for you. I wouldn't know how to research something like that, but that is why I don't write fantasy. So
you've got to be
Eloise
careful
because otherwise questions from
will write and say that you've got things wrong.
Yes. Have you had this experience with rocket thrusters or something? Have you ever had any? Have you really? Have you had readers like message you and go, clearly this type of spaceship would only go at blah 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 blah, and wouldn't have that capacity of, I don't know.
You've made all the common sci-fi mistakes about having compressed energy weapons attack ships and having space combat be portrayed like aerial dogfights, and it's like, no, those aren't mistakes. Those are deliberate decisions. You know, if you're going to go that's accurate. The restrictions on the speed of light and interstellar distances are going to put pot to the whole genre, really.
Also, leave me alone, go and write your own book, would be my response to that. So Stephen says to Eloise, I'll give you a hint so you can prepare. The question concerns continuity. And Andy says to Laura, she's so confident. Right, I was being confident about Laura's book. Yeah, different. Martin, you clicked unsubscribe. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Wasn't Hard Magic System a Harry Potter erotic fanfic? Richard, you enjoy what you enjoy. Okay, it's fine. There's no judgment. This is a safe space for you. So we're happy for you, whatever you like. I thought sci-fi was just lasers, go pew, 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 says Richard. Oh, what do you say to that, Martin? What do you reckon?
Well, Richard describes his own book as sci-fi, so make of that was what you will.
There are no pew pews in his book.
No, just a ninja nanny.
Yeah. Who was awesome. And he says, I agree, write your book and send me a copy so we can compare how those speed light engine things work. That's a good response. I like that. Any updates your side? Ninja Nanny from Richard. Cool. So Martin, I have been very cross with you for the last 8 days because you didn't write the book on NaNoWriMo. And yet, frankly, you're whipping my butt with this nano thing. Yeah. So I'm assuming that you're going to get another 15,000 words in or something in the sprints this evening.
Yeah, probably. If you do want my book, it's NaNoWriMo, send me 30 quid on PayPal.
You would as well. Yeah, I know. Why didn't you just use that? You've got 2 hours. We'll get kind of 3 sprints in. Why don't you just write a book on NaNoWriMo? You can probably have it out by midnight. Be fine. Yeah. Have Martin's bookshelves separated. It's called a design look. Richard, you probably wouldn't understand.
There's actually reasons, but I'm not going into it now. I thought you'd be plated with actual books.
They look great.
And a cat.
And a cat, yeah. You definitely need to sort out those cat lights because honestly, what is the point in having a cat if we can't properly see the cat in the background of the stream? Makes no sense. No sense. No updates from Mills.
I mean, to be fair, Richard will be...
Yeah. Richard will be fuming because those are actually graphic novels. And he says that's not proper reading, which he's going to be have his mind blown when someone points out that ice cream isn't proper dinner. Oh, dear. Hey, Kat, how are you? Each cubby could hold
just need a light.
Yeah. You do. I have not had a good week for writing so far, says Keiko. I'm sorry. That sounds tough. There's something about November and it not going well that makes it especially bad for some reason. Even if you're not doing Nano, I think because everybody else is doing Nano. So, and Keiko says, in one of my seminars at uni, I have the topic of Japanese cat novels. That sounds so cool. Why didn't I study that at university? I'm an idiot. Idiot. That's what I am.
What did you study at university?
I studied ancient history, specializing in ancient languages, because I'm smart.
What did you write your dissertation on?
I didn't write
Did you write it in ancient Sumerian?
No, because that would be silly. And also really, really hard, and I'm not that clever. Eloise is shocked that ice cream isn't proper dinner. What about beer and popcorn? It also not proper dinner. Sorry. Like, no. Kat says, I'm great. I'm eating my salad and potato soup. I'm hoping that is salad and potato soup and not salad and potato soup, which sounds kind of gross. So if you could please.
I had a really nice chicken soup for lunch.
Oh, I don't actually like soup. I want to like soup. And like soup at this time of year sounds like a really good idea, but no.
Do you never eat food and think, God, if only this could be more wet?
No. Food is usually the correct sogginess that I require. Inquiring. Richard says, I did a stream with Barrett, Ben, and Andy about not doing NaNoWriMo. Yeah, it's really, really good. If you guys haven't checked it out, it was a pretty cool discussion. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I'm actually rather intelligent. Thank you, Andy. Don't let the blonde fool anyone I know. It's all an act. Proper dinner will vary in definition. Emma, oh, don't start with the proper author thing, honestly. They are separate. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Where did that even come from?
Yeah, exactly. Who started that one? I can't imagine. There was a cake sale at work today. Nice. Did you make the famous lemon? Yeah, really. I think everybody blames Swindon for something, but in this case, no. Oh, yeah, you must have. Why didn't you send me cake photos? That's so mean. Send them over now, honestly. Oh, please. Okay, we should start a sprint.
Best cake, go.
Best, what? Like, best cake in the world? Like, you want me to answer what's the best cake in the world? Like, if I had to choose one cake?
Yeah, and like maybe put a poll up because people love polls.
Yeah, but I can't do polls. Look, remember who you're dealing with here, okay? Seriously, the blonde. I can't do polls. But everyone can tell us what their favourite cake is.
Guy goes into a baker's and all the cakes are 75p, apart from the one on the end, which is 99p. And he looks at them and he's like, all those cakes are the same price. Why is that one more expensive? Baker looks down and goes, that's Madeira cake.
Oh, God. Okay. That was dreadful. I need, honestly, I need a break from you. So we're going to do a 25-minute sprint, okay? Because like I need to decompress after that. That was really tough for me. I didn't like that. Okay.
No,
all right, guys. Let's do a 25-minute sprint. Did he? Oh, bless him. Okay, let's get some work done. I'm going to be working on my Nano project as well. I don't know, on my phone or in a text file. We'll see. Who knows with me? It's going to be great. Okay, and I'm sure Martin will get at least 1,000 words. I hate him. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's go.
And welcome back to Emma Bennet, romance author, with me, not Emma Bennet. But never mind, we're going to keep things going on. I do have to legally declare that there are no proper authors currently in the vicinity. Although there could be a cat being sick, so that's something. Margaret Bernard is in the chat. How are you? I am filling dead air. I like cake. Andy doesn't like cake, so he might just have to cover his ears whilst we talk about cakes. No, cat doesn't like you. I don't like you either. You should watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence on over 12 systems. Wait, no, that's just Star Wars. Emma says she is on her way back. I have changed the locks. She has far more subscribers than I do, so I'm just going to stay. Keiko, of course, is more confused with her magic system. No, Andy is not having my cat. My cat is not going to Canada, but his sister did. True story. Do we have an Emma? This is like that bit in Wayne's World where Wayne gets fired and Garth's just on the show on his own. And it's like, we're having fun. Not. I don't think Richard's ever seen Wayne's World.
Am I back? Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Martin,
Yes.
I am so sorry. That was not like a rite of passage or something. Yeah.
Yes.
It literally just went like 3, 2, 1. Chucking you out of StreamYard. I don't know why. I'm very, very sorry. What did you talk about?
I quoted Star Wars for a bit, and then I talked about Wayne's World. My cat was nearly sick.
Oh, God. How many subscribers have I lost? Should I check?
Most of them.
Oh, no. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He was just having a little cough.
I think now we've got a delay. Oh.
Do you remember last time this
Okay,
happened?
right. I think we've got a bit of a delay.
The broadband in England. And then we pointed out neither of us were in England,
Okay,
and they
I'm going
didn't know what
again.
to do about information and left.
Okay, I don't think this connection's very good now, is it?
Between you and me, I thought we had rapport.
I think what I'm going to do. No, we did. But what I'm going to do, okay, you're going to have to be really brave. I'm going to leave again, but I promise I'll come back.
Oh, this is sounding like my parents all over again.
Right. Don't talk about Star Wars or anything. I'll be back.
Right. Favorite stage musicals? Go. Failing that, Sexiest Doctor. I mean, I don't get. I mean, I know romance is all about escapism, but I don't really get sexy doctors because, you know, you on the one hand you're trying to be like suave, but on the other hand you're bleeding. Have you fixed it yet? Right, good. David Tennant. Yeah, I can see that. My wife's been working on a David Tennant show, but I can't really talk about that. I once saw Paul McGann in Sainsbury's. My old lecturer at college, she was a Paul McGann fan. Make of that what you will. Come on my channel. We'll do sprints. It'll be social. I won't leave you to fill dead air like a fool. I'm thinking of expanding into romance. I've been doing research. Shifters are very popular, but the whole wolf thing is a bit weird. Billionaires, that could work. So I'm coming up with this idea. It's about a guy whose bank balance expands on the full moon. That could work. I once had a job interview with Paul McGann's brother, who basically gave me his address. You're not really supposed to do that. Ooh, round and round it goes. Will it bring Emma back? Nobody knows. I mean, the smart thing would have been to do this during a sprint, I guess, and then this wouldn't have been weird at all.
I'm back, but we're weird. Okay, Martin, you don't look happy. You don't look like you're having a good time, honestly.
I never have to do this on Richard's streams. That's all I'm saying.
I'm very sorry. I am back. I think we worked out what the problem was, and the problem has been rectified. So, fingers crossed, I will be here for the rest of the stream. You will not be left by yourself anymore. And I'm very, very sorry. Do you forgive me?
Of course.
Sorry?
Of course.
Thank you. Thanks, and all kinds of things.
Now we need to know if Eloise has picked a favourite musical. It's a new segment I'm channeling on your channel.
Yeah. Well, like, this does not look like my usual chat. Yeah. Who fancies Elon Musk? No one. Crusty old billionaire. Like, what is this?
Oh, I was talking about.
What did you do? Like, I left
talking about
with
romance.
you. Keep brand.
Yeah, and I was pitching my my new romance novel.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I've been researching. Pretend you haven't heard this line already. You know, shifters are very popular, but wolves are a bit weird. People seem to fancy billionaires, so I'm working on a book about a guy whose bank balance expands on the full moon.
Yeah.
I'm getting Andy to search it all on Publisher Rocket, and I'm going to
like that.
blow up.
Nice. Very nice. I was reading a book about, I can't remember what the exact title is, but it's about this concept of universal fantasy, and it's about tapping in to readers' fantasies and putting them in your books so that people are then desperate to read your books, and apparently it makes your books much more like widespread. More people will want to read them. But some of these fantasies that were described in this book were, have you, 7-figure fiction?
I've certainly flicked through it.
It's called, I think.
Ilana.
Yeah, but most of the examples were from romance, which is where it was lacking. Something, yeah, something like that. But apparently, like, bully romances are really a thing. And especially with aliens. So basically, aliens being mean. Yeah, it's like, it's a big thing. Who knew? I didn't. I mean, maybe this is really what we should be writing.
Is that like enemies to lovers?
No, neither of them has to be mean. It's just that they don't get on. Whereas in like bully romance, one of them's actually
check
mean.
out a song of Scales and Feathers.
What? What do we need to check out? I didn't catch that. My phone's going crazy.
I was just plugging Shannon's book, which I've read.
Oh, that's nice. Have you? How come you got to read it?
She asked nicely.
Were you like a beta reader or something for her?
I was technically an editor.
Oh man, you're so lucky. That's not fair. Oh, fine. So my friend Mary Beth. Hello, Mary Beth. Mary Beth writes Viking romances, and they're completely awesome. And I reviewed one of them, or spoke about it in my latest What I Read video. And she says, billionaires are a lovely fantasy, but in reality, they are probably all like Elon Musk. That's very sad, though. That's a very jaded and sad way to look at it. I hope that there are some misunderstood, very handsome billionaires out there. Or the
I once got drunk and
small town country girls going to the big city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sounds nice. Sounds like a nice life experience for you.
It's tricky. You got to get it to spin so it hits the target at the right point. But fun, as long as you don't throw it in the wrong direction.
It doesn't sound like a good game to play when you've been drinking, in all honesty.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I have to say. That doesn't sound super smart. Richard says, is Mary Beth Macmillan also a proper author? We're all proper authors. All of us. Everybody.
But some of us are proper.
Also, Martin, I'm so sorry, because of all the excitement. No, we're all proper. But I didn't ask you how the sprint went for you and how many thousands and thousands of words you got. Please tell me.
It went really well. I got 1,070 words and have now got to 3,005 words for the day, which puts me over 20,000 words for NaNoWriMo, which started 8 days ago.
Yes, okay, fine. You're amazing. You're brilliant. Blah, 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 blah. You write more than anybody else ever. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't. I'm only getting started.
Eloise says, I haven't coined this name yet. You're getting started. There's some rules that you're capable of becoming a billionaire without being awful. It's impossible to get that far ahead without abusing others. But what about if you inherit it? Yeah. What if you inherit it? Then maybe you're not completely awful. So also, as well as Mary Beth, I saw that Margaret came into the chat during the sprints as well. I don't know if she's still here, but hello. If so, streaming this evening. I found Andy's 1 hour productivity stream, which is the best. And hopefully we will all be able to go over and join that. It'll be super cool. So yeah, apologies for not being able to get through all of the comments, guys, but frankly, you talk too much. There was a lot of talk about cake. There was talk about Jaffa cakes, which are gross, and chocolate bars that are sadly no longer with us, and other such frivolity. Jaffa cakes are just they're too soft. Like, oh, Milky Way. How many Milky Ways do you have? Do you just keep them dotted around your office in case I happen to be here and you're like needing to show a Milky Way? Or is that the same Milky Way? Is there just one Milky Way that you never eat that you just like to hold up to a camera to show me? What's with this?
It's a one in, one out policy.
Do you get bought a new one as soon as you finish it? Are you like, wife, I need my Milky Way. Bring it to me now. You could try it. Just no. Just no. Guys, I think as this is supposed to be a NaNoWriMo kind of thing, I think we probably should get some more words in, because I didn't write anything in the last sprint, but I needed to kind of work out some things that I needed to put in my diary and stuff. That was things I needed to do. And I have written words today, but I feel that maybe I should get some more in now. Would that be okay with you, lovely Martin?
Absolutely. But I do know when we sprint, you just go in the chat and talk there instead. So
excellent. And Keiko is calling for a sprint as well. Mary Beth wrote. Okay. All right, let me get this up. Let me share the screen again because it decided to disappear. I was so organized and then it all went to pot, didn't it? It was all going quite well. My streams. Right. Okay. Are we all sorted? My screen's gone black. That's never a good look. That's never good. There we go. We're back. So for some reason, my computer doesn't want, I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't want to present the timer. Should we do it without a timer? Should I just put a thing down at the bottom? Oh, no, it's coming. Here we go. Here we go. This is an exciting commentary for everybody. Thank you for adding the drama. It was definitely missing that level of drama. I love it. Well, no, I think it is going to come up. I think it's kind of just taking its time. I'm wondering, are you just going to get a time up in like 2 seconds? Here we go. Look, this never mind. Okay, guys. Let's do so unhappy. Why? Like, why is it doing this to me? I just want to run this stream. Like, why is this so difficult? Why won't my like mouse just do what I want and click on the why? Right, starting. Okay, guys. Let's go.
When I told Emma to consult an IT consultant, I didn't mean rush out immediately and do it. But there we are. I can't post another timer, so I guess I'm just going to have to keep counting. We're on about 14 minutes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Is that distracting anyone from writing? I don't know. Sorry, Keiko, I didn't mean to startle you. But I mean, I guess we can take our sprint time, like credits to Emma, and cash them in with more sprints at a later date. I don't know quite what the channel refund policy is, so I don't want to speak out of turn. If you have any questions, post them in the chat, because I am hastily running out of things to say. Do you reward yourself with anything when you finish a manuscript? I always get myself a badge. What I do like is for Christmas a couple of years ago, I actually got my wife a badge maker. The last musical I saw was 42nd Street, which was really good, proper like 30s jazz. And at the end of it, me and my wife nipped down to the orchestra pit, and we asked the trumpeter how they do that wom, wom, wom. And then he showed us, and it was even better than the actual musical, even though the musical was really good. So that was the last musical I saw. We saw My Fair Lady. That was all right. What I did just see, though, was The Crown Jewels, which was all about how the crown jewels were stolen under the reign of Charles II. The bookshelf is not as sad as I am at the constant bookshelf commentary. I've not actually decided on a final position, and I'm not about to load it up with books and then have to move it again, because that will just be annoying. Probably shouldn't get angry at the audience. Dr. Horrible. Now that is a good musical. Also, Commentary the Musical, which my mate Reagan hadn't listened to, and I'm like, it's just as good. Who got assassinated? That was Charles I, Dickie. And it wasn't assassination, it was execution. It was regicide, that's what it was. I once watched a musical because of a GIF, which sounds weird, but it was this woman on like a New York subway platform running and doing like a power slide and then grabbing this guy's legs. And I found out it was a latter-day Fred Astaire film. And it was exactly the same plot as 42nd Street, and it was pretty forgettable. It was a bit mean to condemn that as the worst, but I mean, Mamma Mia. Yeah. Em has no idea how close I am to swearing. Yes, Richard, that is the title of the second Mamma Mia film. Congratulations. Well, we almost have them, Emma. This is like when the main character gets too famous and doesn't want to be in every episode of a TV show, and then they write in a new character and everyone hates them. You know, like the end of Scrubs. This is the end of Scrubs, but for Emma's channel. I've not seen Hello Dolly, so I can't comment. I won't be... My name's Poochie D, and I rock for telly. How about in the scenes without Poochie, all the other characters are asking, where's Poochie? Richard loves a Simpsons reference. It's his favourite thing. Poochie was from another planet? Buy my book, please. Yeah, definitely do that. What's your favourite colour and why is it blue? And the sad thing is, I don't think I can even end this. So if I were to leave, you'd just be, stuck watching nothing. So don't worry, I will keep on doing this indefinitely. Well, until the scheduled stream time, then you're on your own. Hello, Eva. I have usurped Emma's channel. We've been talking about musicals. Do you have a favourite? So who's read Emma's books? Which ones are good? Ooh.
Okay, can you hear me?
Mostly.
Am I back? Right.
Yes.
What has been going on here? I left you with a stream. Like you were sprinting. There was a timer. All you had to do was like keep quiet. What are you doing? Are you just doing a complete channel takeover? What's
when
going
you left,
on?
The timer went.
Did you not trust me to bring it back at some point?
Evidently not. I asked Richard to post 1 minute at a time every minute in the chat, and he refused, so we weren't able to keep time. I tried counting Mississippi, but people said that was distracting.
I'm so sorry. Anybody who's actually trying to work this evening, I really, really, really apologize.
I have been handing out vouchers that people can
hand
in you.
Martin, thank you very much. Hello. That might actually be a good idea. Okay, we're back. Martin, do you want to try to put a timer up? Is that something that you can do? Would it work better from your end?
Yes.
You look really stressed now.
I've done a lot of
talk.
Hello,
Kat. Oh, you scared everybody, Mary Beth says. Why? This stream is chaos. Honestly, honestly, this stream is basically my NaNoWriMo so far. I had 6 days where I did terribly, and then I discovered a reward that actually motivates me, and now I'm back on track and I'm doing like 2000. That was really weird. You literally just disappeared, guys. You went
There's
like,
a timer
click
down there, but you have to click it up.
Saving the stream with the cat. But you've started it already. You need to make it stop and put it back. Come on. Get it together. Yeah, seriously, come on. It's not very professional. Feel you can do better? Oh, Shannon's pretty timer. Okay, yeah. And that's how long we're doing, 25 minutes and 45 seconds. You are such a rebel, man. I mean, I kind of love it,
shall
but
we go back to
I feel I need to stand up against
it. When it all went wrong.
No, it's fine. No, we'd start again. I feel we're doing a reset. We're doing a full reset. Everyone can pretend that this is like the start of the stream or something if they like. Mary Beth has just hit 20K. That is awesome. Despite Martin scaring that beep out of me. Love it. Okay, guys, let's actually do some work and we will catch up in a little while. Thank you, Martin. Speak to you in a bit. That finished completely silently. It was lucky I was like bored and checking that it was nearly done.
I think you can be relied on to do that.
Can you make it go away now? I'm freezing. I don't know if you've noticed. I might not make it through the rest of this stream.
Oh, you can hang in there for 10 minutes.
Stupid cold house. Yeah, we can't go for 10 whole minutes because Andy's stream is starting in 10 minutes and we want to give people time to get over there as well. So we've got to be thoughtful.
I was booked for 8 till 10.
It's okay, get your full fee. I won't dock your pay.
I mean, you might need to when people start coming.
Right, Richard is going to get his hot water bottle. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm sure that you'll donate a few copies of one of your books, won't you, to keep the punters happy?
It doesn't keep them happy. There's not nearly enough romance for your audience.
It does. Well, let's look at my audience here. I reckon Richard would definitely read your books and has. And is putting a link to Andy's stream. Thank you so much, Richard. Everyone, make sure that you go along to Andy's stream. Has he not? Has he only read one?
Yeah.
But he's read your short story.
No.
Your non-competition winning short story.
My competition non-winning short story.
Richard, you need to go on. Yeah. Oh, Joe's here. Joe Wrights is here. Hey, Joe, this has been a disaster. I hope that you're having a good morning in Australia. It's definitely warmer there anyway.
I thought I managed to salvage quite a lot of a bad situation, but thanks for that vote of confidence.
You didn't stay on brand, and you know you didn't. You turned it into the Martin show, which is great, but everybody's going to be like, well, why are we hanging out here with Emma when the Martin show is so much better? Unsubscribe. Go and subscribe to Martin. His channel details are down in the description below. Like, that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to be like, she just talks about rubbish and he's there and he knows all about spaceships and all about guns and calls cats great names and has the tidiest shelves, way tidier than my shelves. Yeah, you're winning on all counts.
I need to get one of those big dictionaries.
They've been moved up. And I boop, 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 boop. They're back up on the top shelf now. To make space for my board thing, can I point to it? Because my friend made me my yeah. My husband built me these shelves. Isn't he handy? Yeah. Not even from IKEA, like with wood and nails and stuff. It was just wall before. How amazing is that? They're not. They're made from IKEA stuff. It's different. Joe says, wow, what did I walk into? You walked into my stream, which was salvaged by lovely Martin, who we adore for this exact reason, is that you can always count on him to talk about Wayne's World. And what else did you talk about? Star Trek, Star Wars, musicals. Any other Star stuff? Oh yeah, musicals. That was it, musicals. I like musicals, but I like to sing along, so nobody else likes to watch them with me.
What's your favourite? Do you like Fred Astaire?
So, Eloise would. My favourites. Okay. My favourites. I love My Fair Lady, and
That's all
I love Grease and Dirty Dancing. Yeah. And Dirty Dancing doesn't count as a musical, but it kind of does because I know the words to all the songs and sing along through the whole film. So in that way, it's a musical. See what I did there?
Rich,
What else do I like? What other musicals do I like? I really like La La Land. I thought that was really clever. No, I hate Mamma Mia. I hate it. It's so stupid. Because I don't like ABBA. It's the worst. Do you like Mamma Mia?
God, I've never seen it, but I did work in a cinema when it came out, and that haunted my dreams.
It can't haunt your dreams if you've never even seen the entire film.
Oh, you can when you have to check the film's playing all right,
possible.
and they play all the songs between showings, and it's all you hear for a 10-hour shift every day until you don't want to live anymore.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
All you're
Fair
living
enough.
for is the money.
Nightmare inducing. You poor thing. Yeah, Eloise says that my streams are her favorite and she's a sucker for blondes. Me too, Eloise, me too. Oh no, and Andy saw that. That's terrible. But Andy, did you also see that I'm sending everybody over to your sprints in just a minute? Joe writes, I like all the star stuff and was just talking about Wayne's World last week. I also like musicals. What's your favorite musical, Martin?
Oh, yeah, I'll have to watch this stream back. I don't want to repeat myself for the viewers.
Watch this stream. It's fine. Nobody has to watch this stream ever again. It's fine. It can just be forgotten. It can go into the annals of YouTube history, whatever. We don't need to revisit it. But we are going to have to go because otherwise we're going to be late for Andy, and that would be terrible. Martin, would you like to do your outro? One way. There we go.
I think they've heard quite enough from me.
Yes, very good. Okay, Martin writes really, really, really good books, and he has a YouTube channel, and the link is in the description below. And if you like sci-fi, pow books, you should definitely go and check them out. There we go. Yeah, I'm Emma. Please don't unsubscribe because of this. Sometimes my streams are more professional than this. Other times they're not, in honesty, but sometimes they are. No, they're not. They're still here. Look, I can see there's still people here. Do you, Martin, on my own channel? Yeah, actually, do you know what? There we go. I'm done. Everyone, I'm done with this stream. I'm going to go and hang out with Andy in his chat. There we go. Martin, thank you very much. Goodbye. I will be back at some point when I've recovered from this. Bye.